conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we staying in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. And they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. I hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Big up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering,
awesome.
Where's Tory? Like,
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cup. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Now, live from the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue, and I'm here for the action.
And nothing but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The marathon continues.
The movement continues.
Salute. How y'all doing out there in Radio Land, Truth Nation? And how y'all doing in the chat? Salute to everybody in the chat. Kawanda Willie, Jeff, Josh, not really a city girl in the chat. Who else in the chat? Tracy Hayes in the chat. SC in the chat. Kawana in the chat. Look, let me tell you something. It was a powerful day. We got Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith stopping through on a Wednesday. Stopping through on a Wednesday as usual. I mean, I'll say this, Tony, you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Marquette.
I can hear myself.
You back for the Marquette season? I mean,
Are we talking about Marquette? Right
well, we okay. Before we talk about the Marquette, I want to talk about today. I was able to talk to the MATC GAP program. They ended the program, and I was the keynote speaker.
They ended it?
Well, it's 10 weeks, so they was at the end of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
they're gonna have another one, but they ended
yeah.
this year's program. So I was able to speak to the GAP students, and these are students that are, I'm trying to still figure out what I want to do,
right.
But they take them through this 10-week program, and they go to different businesses. They go down to City Hall. They go around and kind of get exposed, and they get exposed to different job opportunities and career opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the program, they'll probably have a better idea of what they want to do and move on into the ideal of taking on some of the courses. So it was just amazing because they came here in the studio and they, was kind of shy at first because these are, they didn't think that they didn't think I was going to let them talk.
Right.
But, everybody come through here, they got to open their mouth. There's too many mics up here.
Right.
There's too many mics.
Kids ain't never got nothing to say.
Let them talk,
when they're on the spot. But let them just be in the car or
Right.
somewhere else. They talking nonstop.
But it was a great situation today talking to the village that's working with our youth. And it's important because I went and I referenced when I was speaking to them because my theme today was make it happen.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. What was your keynotes today?
It was just make it happen. Because many times on the road to making it happen, sometimes that's a lonely road. And it's you, and it's up to you to stay steadfast to get through it. You may think it's going to be a group of people. Oh, we offer to work together. We offer to get this done. But many times to make that transformation into making it happen, you may be isolated for a period of time.
Ain't nobody going to do it but you.
Right.
All right.
So that was, we tried to motivate them today to try to continue to take those steps.
How is that program going?
It's powerful. It was powerful.
Is it doing what it's intended to do?
Well, from what I've seen, and the children that I met, they are very motivated and excited. You may get some that, maybe out of 20 students, you might get a few that be, still undecided. But a lot of them have, came forward and made, and moved toward what they feel that they want to do. And I feel like if you can get a handful of those students to say, okay, I got it, I understand, that's amazing.
Well, I'm gonna try this.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I like this route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's good. Sounds like a good. I've heard of that program before.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you wish like they would have more. You would get more guidance. I don't know if guidance is the right word, but you get more of an idea as earlier. You would hope people would get ideas early because a lot of people still go to college
and they don't know what they
have no idea
want to do.
What they're going
but
for.
I think that this is
Some people go in focused.
Well, I think this is a great program because you're not actually in college. You're just taking that gap year,
right?
To see where to give yourself time to just figure out yourself out of high school. Take that break from high school. If I knew what I knew now. Because high school is just jam-packed. 4 years, you're going straight through, and then you go right into college, which that next step. And I think that many times a lot of people, they just want that break, that mental break. That sometimes school is a stressful concept and mental health. You got to, many times we don't understand the mental health concepts. And a lot of people, if they understood that, they could have just took a little pause, and reset themselves instead of just running right into
fly through
the next level. Right. So I think that many times people need things like that.
These parents trying to get rid of these kids.
Yeah.
Hey, hurry up, man. Get your degree.
What
get
they say, kick them out the nest.
get them out of here.
Many times you gotta. A lot of people expect their children to move on at 18, but a lot of times these children are not prepared to get into the real world on their own. So you got to try to make sure that they are exposed to everything possible so they can kind of go on their own. Because if you kind of understand the direction you're going at
and been exposed, been around people that are showing you different ideas, then you're going to leave on your own. You can't wait to get out of there.
All right.
But many times if you're not able to introduce your children to ideas outside of what they're used to, being around the neighborhood, friends, playing video games and things like that, they're not going to be eager to get outside of that because you got to take them to a college tour. You got to show them, okay, let me take you and expose you to what politics do. Like, take them to different areas. Take them up to places like that do steel, trades. Move them around a little bit, and then maybe they'll find something.
Plumbers, you got to show them a lot of stuff. That's what I was talking about, though. Like, you would hope that they get a little more of that in high school, seeing what's available out there. Let's get in the direction earlier, because I think a lot of kids. I thought about this a long time ago. I think a lot of kids going through high school, they don't even know what's available to them as far as jobs are concerned. They know the big popular name jobs,
and they don't have trades. They took the trades out of the school, so they don't even know anything about.
Yeah, they're not even
none of that
in trade. Well, the first thing on mind is college, so they're not even thinking about trades. But
I'm talking about. But back in the old school days, they work with their hands. So a lot of the elders, they even if they didn't have a college degree, they can work with their hands, and they can always feed themselves.
Correct. But that was more mainstream back then. Now it's like, okay, you want to be in finance, or I want to be in business, or I want to be in this. Like, no one's thinking of electrician, plumber.
But those where all the jobs at now. They begging for people to get in the trades now.
And they make good money.
Yeah, they begging for folks. Hey, you can come over here and they'll train you. Yeah. It's
a lot of people looking for those jobs.
Right.
Yep. So, it's not popular. You don't see it on Instagram or TikTok, so the kids ain't got no idea. They're not interested in it.
Well, look, when we come back, we're going to get into the show, Truth Nation. I guess there's some information that the Democrats have released on the Epstein files, and they say it got something to do with Donald Trump. We're going to talk about it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Milwaukee Panthers hit the road for a big matchup this Wednesday as they travel to Big Ten country to take on the Indiana Hoosiers.
Intercepted by Franklin. Hubbard 1-on-2 into the paint. Left hand floater is pure, and he tumbles to the ground. Hubbard left wing. Buries the three. 24-19.
Scott Warris has the coverage Wednesday starting at 5:30 on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 6 o'clock.
It's 1017 The Truth. Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month, and get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Spaces are limited. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkeprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
After a serious accident, you'll need a winning team to protect your rights. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Joining me in studio, Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith is in studio. Tony Smith, House Democrats released new Epstein emails referencing Trump. If you're watching this, we broadcast live. We got some video on this, some audio on this.
Here.
Let's listen.
Hey. This morning, the bombshell release of what House Democrats say are emails to and from deceased convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, several referring to President Donald Trump by name. In an April 2011 email released by Democrats on the House Oversight Committee, lawmakers say Epstein wrote to his now convicted accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, 3 years after pleading guilty to sex crimes involving a minor, telling her, "I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Unnamed victims spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned." According to the released emails, Maxwell responds, "I have been thinking about that." But this summer, in a recorded interview with the Department of Justice, Maxwell told Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, the president's former lawyer, she never witnessed Trump act inappropriately.
"I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way. The president was never inappropriate with anybody. In the times that I was with him, he was a gentleman in all respects."
Shortly after that interview, Maxwell was moved to a minimum security prison camp, prompting criticism she received special treatment. Committee Democrats also releasing this January 2019 email, where Epstein corresponds with author Michael Wolff less than 6 months before the financier would be charged again, this time with sex trafficking of minors. Discussing President Trump's repeated claim he kicked Epstein out of his Palm Beach club, Epstein writing, "Trump said he asked me to resign, never a member ever. Of course, he knew about the girls, as he asked Ghislaine to stop." President Trump has denied any knowledge of Epstein's alleged crimes.
It's a hoax. It's started by Democrats.
After Epstein's arrest in 2019, Trump said he hadn't spoken with him in 15 years. And earlier this year, Trump claimed the reason he banned his one-time friend from Mar-a-Lago in the mid-2000s was because Epstein stole Trump's club staff, including young women.
He took people, and because he took people, I said, don't do it anymore. You know, they work for me. And he took, beyond that, he took some others. And once he did that, that was the end of him. I didn't like, when they steal people, I don't like it.
And no response yet from the White House on the release.
All right. Look, I'll say this.
Trump's so goofy.
Let me tell you something. If anybody have done anything to any one of those victims or had anything to do with it, I believe they should put the handcuffs on them and throw them into prison.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
No, 100%. They got to find the people who did it. There are victims.
Right.
So somebody victimized them.
And that's what I'm saying. So
we got to find those people.
And if I get a call for one of them victims, and let's say the victim say Donald Trump was the one, I'm heading to Washington, D.C. You know what I mean? Because I don't jive well with people that that'll get into space to harm innocent life. And I've always been like that. I just can't do it. I just don't. I don't vibrate right. I don't care if it's Trump. I don't care if it's Obama. Right. I don't care who. If somebody around me, I'm the wrong person to try to come to with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the crazy part is there's a lot of people keeping a lot of people's secrets.
Right.
Because like I say, there's a lot of victims out there. There's like over 1,000 victims, and Epstein didn't do 1,000 victims himself.
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering how he became a billionaire from this. It's a lot of people paying for this type of service.
Oh, he was a billionaire.
I'm talking about, but he's working in these circles with these high-powered, high-level people.
Yeah, I said I've seen some documentaries. I don't know how he got into position, but he got into some weird, strange positions, like where he shouldn't have been. He was a teacher when he had no business being a teacher.
No, ain't nothing but handcuffs and sentences for anybody that's dealing with kids in a negative way. And that's anybody. I'm talking about Trump, Bill Clinton, whoever.
But what they really should do,
they need to go to prison.
They need to get the people who is keeping the secrets for them.
Right.
They need to get them too. And I'd be like, hey, if it's found out that you had information on this person doing this stuff, you going down too.
I'm gonna say
somebody
this.
keeping secrets.
I'm gonna say this. I think it's so many things going on with in that arena. You know what I mean? As they all know, I guess they say to get to certain levels, you got to have a little dirt on you.
Right.
That's word on the street. That's what they say. They got the leverage over you, so you can stay in line. So you can't act out of line. Only thing, I'm gonna make sure that I got some insurance on you. You know what I mean?
I got some
to keep you in line, right?
Yep. I got some something to bribe you with.
And that's why
extortion.
I don't care who it is. If anybody didn't touch the baby or touch one of these young girls, and thank God that they don't live in Milwaukee, because I deal with it all the time here. And it ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal. Once you make a choice to harm innocent life, you made your choice. It's nothing like I hate you or not. I'm just coming to get you. And I do that. I got a history of doing that. And it was some people that they was like, oh man, you knew, I know you from such and such. I don't care.
So
I don't care where you know me from.
What do you think is going to happen now with this stuff that came out?
Nothing.
Right. Because what's the first thing? They're going to deny, oh, it's fake.
Well, I'll say this.
That's going to be the first thing.
Ain't nothing going to happen, because if they had real evidence, somebody be going to jail. It's all fluff. It's all speculation. Like, who was on the airplane? Here go the flight list. Here go this. Here go that. No, where's the feds? Where's the DOJ? Where's the arrest? You hear them?
We know where they are.
They say Epstein went to jail. A lot of people don't believe that suicide was what it was.
It was a suicide.
Whatever you believe. Out of all this conversation, all these victims, it was supposed to be all these girls, and you don't see no huge arrests. And you see victims testifying. They have victims testifying too.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I think it's all foo-foo. I think they not letting the American public know what's really going on, because there's a big rabbit hole that would have to go down. And I'm gonna tell you, I believe it's people. I believe it's people on both sides that got.
100%.
That's invested in a lot of these Epstein file conversations. And all I'm saying is,
definitely people on both sides.
All I'm saying is, it ain't no politics in victimizing somebody. If you make that choice, I mean, I hope one of them call me.
Yeah, but
because then I could go. I don't care who it is.
Right, but see, you
got to go down.
That's the thing, though. It's got to be on both sides, or else there's no way something this big can be hidden for this long without a whole bunch of people having some secrets and keeping some secrets. So it's a lot of people involved in the cover-ups that's going on. Because like you said, you already got all these victims, and you got nothing.
All I see is ping pong. They passing the ball back and forth, pointing the finger. That's how I know it's fake. If that was the case in the neighborhood where I live in, the police gonna come.
Right.
And somebody gonna go to jail. So here we go for years. This person was on the flight. Ghislaine Maxwell got a little secret book, but now we don't know what happened to it. All this information out here, and they just passing the buck back and forth. This person was over there. Oh, well, you know what? Bill Gates was over there. You know what? Well, these people was on the flight. Okay, well, why ain't the FBI or the DOJ getting... That's a put them in jail, put them in trial, and see what happens.
Yeah, they got FBI agents too busy doing other stuff. That's not this important.
I believe that overall they got us going back and forth watching the ball go over the tennis court.
They out there busting.
But they trying to really keep that going.
FBI's out there busting poker games.
Nobody ain't going to jail. They have to Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, they were going after poker games.
And
nobody care about no poker games.
They going after the NFL people that was rigging games.
Go get these pedophiles.
Or the basketball players that was rigging. Yeah, and they got
Chauncey Billups.
I'm saying a baseball player, 2 baseball pitchers. That just went down.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They going after this nonsense.
Yeah, but that's more important than the Epstein files, gambling.
Right, exactly. Some people wanted to get in a poker game, and you trying to regulate them. What?
All right. Well,
man,
when we come back,
go get these perpetrators of these victims.
When we come back, we're gonna have a pop culture report, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
At Educators Credit Union, they believe that every person should have the tools they need to achieve their dreams. Educators Credit Union is dedicated to helping our future leaders eliminate financial hurdles by providing 35 high school seniors a $2,000 scholarship every year. Applications open in January. Visit Educators Credit Union at ECU.com to learn more about how to apply. Educators Credit Union, insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Here is Tory Lowe with his truth.
It's official. July 5th is Tory Lowe Day in the city of Milwaukee and Milwaukee County. I am humbled to receive this proclamation from the mayor's office and the county executive's office. To me, this day represents life and purpose and being driven by passion to serve and empower others. It's about being unselfish and answering the call to help those in need and living life with intention. Despite challenges and obstacles, I remain focused on creating real change in my community, county, and state. This recognition isn't about me. It's about the collective efforts of those who supported me along the way. It's about the resilience and determination that defines my journey. As we celebrate this day, I want to leave you with a challenge. What will you do to create positive change in your community? Will you get out and volunteer, mentor, or simply be a support to a friend? Whatever it is, I urge you to take action. Together we can build a brighter future, one that's filled with hope, opportunity, and empowerment. I am honored to serve, and I am grateful for this recognition. Let's continue to uplift and support one another, striving for a better tomorrow. So what does Tory Lowe Day mean to me? Let's make a difference together. Let's stay committed to our purpose and keep pushing forward even in the face of adversity. I'm excited to see the impact we can make, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve alongside such an amazing community. Now, my question is, what does Tory Lowe Day mean to you?
This has been Truth Takes on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Listen to the Tory Lowe Show weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Nazir Spencer. The Packers are on a short week and now head to New York to face the Giants. Running back Josh Jacobs on the offensive struggles.
We just got to be more consistent, man, as an offense, man. Our defense held us down, stopped them real good, play like a championship defense. So, offense, that's on us. We got to pick it up.
Kickoff is Sunday at noon. The Bucs are heading to Charlotte tonight to face the Hornets. Coach Doc Rivers on the team's depth on the bench.
We went with an all-bench group when we had 2 starters out, and we still were deep enough to go with 5 more guys. That's just huge for this team, to have that many guys that you can play.
Tip-off is tonight at 6. UW Milwaukee basketball is set to face off against the Indiana Hoosiers tonight at 6. Marquette is set to face off against the Little Rock Trojans at 7. Both Milwaukee teams are currently 2-1. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, at 101.7thetruth.com.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Joining me for the Pop Culture Report today, Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in the building.
What up?
And we got Andrew, too, because Andrew got some stories that he found that was very interesting when I came in. Andrew, the producer of the show, of the Tory Lowe Show. But before we get into a lot of that, I want to get your comments on the Green Bay Packers because everybody know you one of Jordan Love's biggest critics. And now this game against the Philadelphia Eagles, people raising eyebrows.
As they should. They should have been raising eyebrows. I mean, again, we talk about I was always talking about Jordan Love, like, okay, he can do some things. But he doesn't do enough of them for me to anoint him as the guy. That's why I said, I don't know if this dude is going to be the starter in 5 years. He's just like...
Well, he already made it to 3. So.
I mean, he did make it to 3, but I said 5.
And he coming back next year.
Right, and he's probably going to make it. But my point is, he's not at where I think people thought he was going to be.
As far as handling the offense.
As far as, like, stepping into that
I think it's the play calling.
Well, LaFleur has been horrible too. Everybody's been bad.
I think I can't blame Jordan Love for what happened because why don't you got okay? This is the last game. Why you hurry up and rush the ball, rush up to the line? You know you need 1 yard. Why don't you call a timeout?
Dumb play calling, yes.
Okay, why don't you call a timeout and get the 1 yard? You don't hurry up offense and it's 4th and 1, and it's a defense like the Philadelphia Eagles. You say, okay, timeout, let's get the real package in there, whatever, because they got injuries. That's not something you just hurry up and walk into like that. Yeah, so
100%. It's not a rush team. But at least I can understand the concept. You wanted to catch them off guard, so you ran up and thought you could get it, but it didn't work.
It looked confusing.
It
looked like it was rushed.
The only thing about that is it worked. It doesn't work, so it looks bad. Had it worked, it would have looked brilliant. Like, that's good. He caught him off guard. But I'm
not with a Super Bowl caliber type.
I'm looking at Jordan Love in the last couple of games making critical mistakes in critical moments. Well, I mean, what was he doing with that last fumble? Like, he was just throwing it. Like, what are you doing? I mean, I don't even know what you're doing.
He saw that Aaron Rodgers Pittsburgh thing where he threw the ball. Tried to throw the ball by the running back.
Like he's just like just throwing it away. Like you talk about,
he was trying to avoid the sack.
Do you see all the
he should have kept
the stupid conspiracy stuff online about people throwing games? This is one of those clips that they would play. Jordan Love throwing games. Look, he's just gonna fumble the ball away. He just dropped it. It's like, come on, man, you got to make a better decision than that. That's just bad. Tuck it.
Here we go.
It is what it is. You can't. Whatever you do, you can't do with what he did. That's like the last thing you can do. So, like again, his decision making is not.
I don't know.
Where it needs to be.
You know how we as Packer fans are. They'll turn on you. They'll turn on you. And
listen. I also don't like you said. I'm holding LaFleur responsible right now too.
I think this was a LaFleur problem.
He's been trashed lately too.
B. Bruce in the chat says we may need to start Malik Willis. They get Malik up in there.
Hey, LaFleur is still gonna be calling the plays for Malik.
Right.
So,
but I think Malik Willis, he don't understand the play, so it don't work right. So he kind of start running. He started using his feet. He created a little excitement. I don't know. I think that Jordan Love right now is under the microscope. But I can't put him fully under the microscope because I think that, the play calling in certain situations is very suspect.
Very suspect.
So
yeah, I mean, but it's they were anointing Jordan Love early on as the man. They were anointing LaFleur. Oh, he's a great coach. He's this. He's that.
Let me tell you something. I believe in Jordan Love. Now,
true coach.
I believe in Love.
What do you believe in LaFleur?
I never said I believed in LaFleur. I never was a big.
So you never were.
I just like LaFleur. I think that LaFleur needs to show that he can handle.
How about now?
Putting everything together. I just got an eyebrow raise on certain points in the game, late in the game, In the play calling, I got one eyebrow up. And I'm like, if the other one go up, I might be asking for his job. Right now, I got the Rock eyebrow, that first one, like the up. But if he keeps continuing to make
got a slow eyebrow, my eyebrow been up.
Yeah, well, we all know that we going to
my eyebrow been up.
That's why I let you, just like we talk about it when things going good. I'm gonna allow you to
welcome to the
get in here.
Club.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get yours in.
Well,
yeah.
You can't deny it right now. Like you saw what happened. At least the only thing about this game was, I didn't think you were going to beat the Eagles anyway. So,
see, here we go. I thought we had a chance.
Damn. No. When watching the game, you thought they had a chance because, first of all, the first half,
I thought the Packers could beat the Eagles.
Yeah, I didn't think that going in. I'm like, nah. After losing to Carolina, the way you looked, I'm like, you got no chance against the Eagles. But they did have a chance.
Right.
And the Eagles gave them a chance.
You got two.
Eagles are doing some stuff that was odd. That last pass, like, what are y'all doing? I don't even know why they did that.
You got two Super Bowl caliber defenses going back. I think that if they had made a couple right play calls, the Packers could have won that game. They were at least two play calls away from actually either winning that game or tying that game, and it was just bad decision making in crucial points to me. And now you got to go back and look at it. And I got these Chicago Bears fans now. They licking their chops. You got the Minnesota Vikings. They licking their chops. We got a competitive division right now.
Oh, Bears fans are going crazy right now.
Yeah.
And the problem is, like, you can't even say anything. You just got to be like, yep, it is what it is. Like,
here we go.
I mean, you can't even say anything. Like, you want to say something, but there's nothing to say right now.
I can't even hate on the Bears right now, you know.
I mean, I still don't like the Bears. I think I think the Bears are going to blow it. If you look at their schedule, I think they're still going to blow it. But right now, they're ahead of you. What are you going to say? Nothing. You got to wait until they fall before you can even open your mouth. So right now, Packer fans, we got to just.
Well, let's switch the subject because I don't need no Bear fans calling in.
Talking crazy.
I don't need nobody calling in talking crazy. But there's a lot going on with the gambling, too. Your boy, Chauncey Billups.
Oh, boy.
More? Okay, what are the rules of betting? You're an NBA player. You're a former NBA player. What is the rules?
Well, see, here's the thing. They may have changed. You used to couldn't, like, obviously you can't bet on your sport. You can't bet on your sport.
So you can bet, but you just can't bet.
If you're an NBA player, you can't bet on basketball.
Okay, and this is just hypothetical. Let's say I let my brother make the bet on the team. Can close family members bet?
Your family members can bet, but here's the problem.
Can you slide them the bread?
The other piece that you can't do that.
I mean, they don't know.
I mean, you can try it, but if you get busted, you're gonna get busted.
Why would you go do it?
Because your brother ain't got that money that he's putting up.
He can put up a G.
And not if they don't think he can afford it.
Then they're going to investigate it if he hit big.
Correct. Well, they're going to investigate if he's betting that kind of money. And then they're going to say, they're not looking at win and lose. They're looking at who's placing bets and how much. So if you got your brother who ain't got no job placing $2,000 bets, ain't gonna work.
Okay, but now with all this online gaming, all you got to,
that's the thing.
Everything, now it's wide open. First, this betting
it's
situation,
not wide open though.
I'm talking about you got DraftKings.
Correct.
You got all these.
It's wide open for the public.
Even Potawatomi, they didn't open up the online betting.
Not for the players. It's not open. Which is crazy that
they can make a fake account.
All these you're gonna get busted. You're not gonna.
I could let my friend over here make the account.
Let me tell you the other piece of it that you can't do. You also can't. And they warned you about, like, they were warning people back when I was a rookie of this. They're like, don't be talking to people who are asking you about injury status of some of your teammates. Like, oh, just come, oh, yeah, how's so-and-so feeling? Like, nope, don't be talking to them because that's how one of the other guys got in trouble, giving insider information. I think it was, what's his name, one guard who was also with Billups and those other guys. Damon Jones, wasn't it? I think it was Damon Jones. That's where he got in trouble because people asking him about LeBron. Oh, is LeBron playing tonight? And he's telling them that they're considering that inside information.
Oh, wow. But you can't even stop inside information.
Well, you just don't talk to people about.
They got the phones
statuses.
tapped? I'm just saying. Like,
I don't even know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I have no idea.
How do they know you even doing that? If you out playing poker with folks and you got the cigar and you playing poker and somebody, you sliding information and they don't, I'll say this. This is where I think that a lot of these players got caught because they were doing it. They were betting on themselves. Like, because now you could do a parlay or if this person scored this many points or so I'm going to score less than 15 points tonight. Bet me on the parlay. Or bet.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean?
Now, if you're betting yourself to go under, you're in trouble. Like if you're saying I'm gonna go over, I don't see that as a problem. But you can't do it anyway. None of it you can do. But I'm saying theoretically, you definitely wouldn't want to be betting yourself on the under.
If I could get three other basketball players, all right, let's say I play for a team. I got two buddies.
Yeah.
We all gonna go under, and now we're gonna parlay that.
No.
Nobody ain't gonna know.
No, they will know because you got to go under. So it's going to be certain things you can't control.
My foot hurt.
That's why. Remember,
I hurt my foot.
They were trying to control. They were trying to like rig some college games back in the day, and there was a couple players involved, and even they couldn't fully control the game. There's too many variables. There's 10 players out there on the court. Too many variables. You got refs. You got the coaches. You got other players.
Well, they said Jordan was gambling a lot. He was gambling.
He was gambling in Vegas and Atlantic City.
Right, but what I'm saying is now you have the idea that the mafia was behind a lot of this. Who? Where are the pictures at?
I mean, where the other people's names? Let's go. Get these other names out.
I only see the players and the coaches.
Yeah.
But where's the Don Corleone?
Yeah, I have no idea. They got all the names. They said it was 30-something people they named, but they
from the mob.
They only named the athletes.
Wow.
I was like, what is going on here?
I believe if they could prove that they felt like their life was in danger because it was the mob, they can get off. Because that's what I would say.
Right. Yeah.
I was threatened.
They threatened me.
Yeah. Now, and I didn't have nothing. I couldn't. I didn't want to die. and want my family to die.
What's the thing is you're supposed to go to NBA security if anything happens. NBA security has security in every city.
Have you ever seen the mob?
Have I ever seen the mob?
Yeah.
No.
Have they ever approached you, Tony?
No.
I need a favor.
Hey. I'd be like, I ain't got no favors. Sorry.
You say, I'm retired.
I'm done. No favors here, bruh.
All right. Look, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report with Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Black Business Give Back Spotlight this Friday at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. I will be joined by Trelly Mack, CEO of Hard Labor Entertainment, and we will discuss his thriving clothing brand and how he went from an entertainer to a successful clothing designer simply by networking with the right people. So again, tune into the Black Business Give Back Spotlight with Hard Labor Entertainment this Friday at 3:57 p.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Host an unforgettable outing and create special memories with your crew at a Milwaukee Bucks game. Groups of 10 or more can score ticket savings, block seating, and take part in special activities on game days. Showcase your team's talents on center court, score a high five from the pros, and more. There are great options for groups of all sizes. Start planning your ultimate Bucks basketball game day experience today at bucks.com/groups. That's bucks.com/groups.
We believe that self-care isn't selfish. I'm Maddie from Sweet Talks, a women-owned and operated medical spa fostering self-love and confidence. We believe that beauty is about feeling empowered from within, and it's truly a passion for our team at Sweet Talks. Your goals are our goals. Our services go beyond injectables, including facials, lasers, medical weight loss, hormone therapy, and more. There's even a cafe, complimentary to all patients. Get started today at Sweet Talks in Menominee Falls. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
It's 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month, and get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report. Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in studio. And we got Andrew with some breaking news with the Grammys.
Breaking bad news or good news?
Well, I guess with some news from the Grammys.
I'd say it's good news. They released yesterday, Tory, and Kendrick Lamar leads all artists with 9 nominations.
Kendrick Lamar got 9 nominations.
Bad news.
You don't like Kendrick Lamar.
I do not like his style.
I mean, no. But is this from don't tell me this not like us for back. Didn't they win? Didn't he win like 5 Grammys last year?
Yeah, for Not Like Us.
Yeah, so it's not like us that powerful that it's back again?
This year it's
Is
GNX.
it back again? The album?
Yes.
So not the song Not Like Us, just the album.
The album. He's also on Song of the Year with SZA. He also has Record of the Year nominees. So he leads the way with 9.
Okay, so here we go. He had a project that extended to 2 Grammys. I've never seen this before.
Kendrick, boo.
Here we go. I mean,
they not like us.
I thought that last year's Grammy was it for that project.
Yeah.
I guess they was like, hey, bring it back.
He's big time.
Well, he had 5. What did he get? 5 last year? He won 5 of them last year.
He won 5?
Yeah, from Not Like Us. Like
Yeah.
So is it back again? Now he's finna win 5 more from Not Like Us.
Did you think that song was that good?
Obviously, the Grammys did. I mean, I think I'm burnt. I think I'm fatigued.
You fatigued on Kendrick or that song?
That song. I think right now, if I heard that song again, I wouldn't have the same enthusiasm.
I don't even know if it was that good.
It was culture changing. It was. Everybody was doing it. Yeah.
How?
You can say your opinion on it, but it was a massive record. But what I'm saying is, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
If I hear Not Like Us one more time, it was like that song that Pharrell and it wasn't Happy. Pharrell and the guy that it was a song that kept playing so much that I said, if I hear this song one more time, I'm breaking somebody's device. It was Pharrell. They got sued by Marvin Gaye.
Oh, yeah, Blurred Lines.
Blurred Lines. I remember that summer when Blurred Lines came out. At first, it was dope. It was awesome. But then, by time it got to the end, I'm like, I was burnt on it. So, like I said, I mean, Kendrick coming back with the double whammy with the same project, I ain't never seen this.
So you're confirming it is the same project?
It's he ain't put out nothing else.
Are you looking at it? I mean.
Go right ahead.
It's not the same project.
Go right ahead.
Remember, it was GNX, and this is the album that came out after Not Like Us.
Right, but this is the project, but Not Like Us is on this project.
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, Not Like Us is not on this project.
So it's
okay, well then, Okay, well, it's a new album then. I guess. You sure not like this?
GNX, yeah.
It's not on GNX.
How can he get 9? You don't even know any songs. You know any songs off of the new one?
Woke up looking for the broccoli. Yeah.
Oh, you do? I don't listen.
TV off?
Yeah, turn the TV off.
I don't listen to Kendrick, so you can say all the titles you want.
Him and SZA?
I'm just saying, do you know any of them?
Yeah,
now,
Luther.
SZA, I know.
Luther.
I like SZA.
Yeah, I mean, it's some hits on there.
Is it?
Yeah, he just got off the charts. They saying after that Luther song fell off the charts, there's no hip hop songs in the top 40.
Really?
Yeah, you better go get speech. You got to go back and get speech and tell Arrested Development to come back.
I'm still stuck in the 90s right now. Still listening to the 90s.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know about. I mean, they know. Okay, you got the.
Listen to it. It sounds weak. I know I'm going to be disappointed.
The clips.
No, I'm going to listen to Kendrick's new project.
Well, who else has nominations?
So we got the clips. Let God Start Him Out. Glorilla has her project Glorious on there. JID has his God Does Like Ugly, and then Tyler the Creator's Chromatica.
I think the clips had a good project for them being out of the game so long, and then for this
Tyler the Creator,
for them to make that album that they made. I believe that people slept on that album. That was one of them Nipsey Hussle albums that, people wasn't really, they was on something else, and it was dope. Yeah,
I can't get into the new music that much. It's very, very rare that I get a song that's new that I'm like, oh, okay, I like that.
I don't even have a favorite song right now.
Yeah, it don't hit for me.
Like, I'm back to listening to the Isley Brothers, and
Right, so I say I'm stuck in playing oldies.
Yeah, I'm not even. It's nothing right now that's ooh.
Yeah, that's the same way I felt about They Not Like Us when that came out. I'm like, why?
Hold on, I thought that song was.
I'm just
dope.
saying but I think the problem with that song for me was like y'all too worried about dissing somebody. And you
lyrics, like Drake.
Your lyrics were clever. No,
see, you like Drake make the song for the ladies. And you can get out and you can go dance to, when you're out in the club, you can sing a few.
Ask my friends. They know
Drake
I don't like
lyrics,
Drake either.
you know what I mean? Yeah. But Kendrick was more like.
Let me tell you about Drake. I don't like when Drake try to rap because he's terrible. His flow is trash.
Well, he got writers.
His flow is trash. It ain't what he's
Don't
saying.
blame Drake. Blame OVO Sweatshop.
No. The writing is fine. It's his delivery. I like when he sings the hooks and he does that kind of stuff. When he tries to rap, I don't like it.
Here we go.
Don't like it.
Here we go. Anything else,
I'll tell you rappers
Andrew?
I like Tory Lanez.
See, I don't know. I don't
like
vibe with Tory Lanez like that.
Yeah, I do. I like his delivery. I mean, it's like I like vanilla ice cream. You like chocolate. I mean, it's just a different taste. I could go without Kendrick.
Anything
in bars.
Anything else going on in the pop culture world, Andrew, that you didn't?
Yeah. So remember Cash Me Outside? How about that? That baby?
Oh no, she's still around.
She is still around.
I thought
and
her
she's
15 minutes were over.
Darkening her skin on social media.
Who cares? It's her skin.
Well,
you good with that?
What you mean?
I don't care.
She tried to make her skin like she tried to turn black or something.
That's what they're accusing her of. Now she says that she's always had a darker
she's a white girl who's trying to get a
Many
tan.
people are disagreeing.
Big deal. Why?
Well, I do see extreme things where people start taking it to the extreme.
I know, but it's her skin, though. Why do we care what she's doing?
Well, you got to talk to the tabloid.
Were they mad with Michael lighting his skin up?
Yeah,
they were.
They talked about Michael like a dog.
Who did?
The tabloids.
Really?
The Inquirer, man. Michael Jackson stayed on the Inquirer. then when you
Michael Jackson,
when you talk about he was sleeping in, everybody thought he was sleeping in this tube.
The hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah, he was
all
sleeping.
The athletes do it now too.
Here we go.
They do. They sleep in the hyperbaric chambers.
So they don't have a bed. They just sleep in the chamber.
They sleep in the chamber. You don't do it all the time.
Okay, so what's in the hyperbaric chamber?
I don't know. It's supposed to be good for your body recovery and. Cause, hey, dude, Michael was basically an athlete. All the dancing he was doing on stage and during touring. The dude was like an athlete.
So what's the difference between sleeping in the bed and sleeping in the hyperbaric chamber?
You got to look it up.
You got some buddies
with some oxygen.
You know some people that actually slept in it?
Oh yeah, I know people who have them. Now athletes make so much money now.
So everything they clown Michael Jackson about, they doing it now.
They doing it now. He used to sleep in that thing. They're doing the same thing right now.
Well, I can honestly say I'm not like them.
It's not. It's good for you, though.
I might have to get me one. It's supposed to make you rest.
I don't know if you can afford it, but it's you might just want to go sleep in one because I think
you can rent it out.
Yeah, you could probably just rent one. Yeah, I don't know how much they cost, but I know athletes can buy them with all the money they're making.
Well, when one of your buddies get tired of sleeping in their chamber and it's used,
sell it.
Yeah, I can get it at half price. I can get it at discount.
Check with Trump. Trump might let you write them off. You can write off tanning beds now, so maybe you can write off.
You can write off a tanning bed?
Yes.
Turn orange.
Hopefully not orange. You might want to be a darker shade.
Oh, wow.
Turn some tan or brown, not orange.
All right. Well, T. Smith, thank you for the Pop Culture Report. and you coming through next Monday, right?
I'm going to be in Monday to, talk about your squad.
Hey, and then keep me updated on what's going on with Marquette.
Marquette, we got a game tonight. We're trying to bounce back.
Come on,
play Little Rock tonight.
Come on, Marquette. What's going on?
We got our heads popped against Indiana down in Illinois.
Let's go.
But we got a bounce back game tonight. Then we got a big game against Maryland. Buzz Williams, former Marquette coach, coming back, bringing his Maryland team into the Fiserv.
Don't let me have to come out there and boost the energy up.
Come on in there. Give him a talk.
Okay. Well, we're going to work that out.
All right.
All right, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
It's a big week for Educators Credit Union during College Scholarship Month on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. They will highlight the $70,000 in scholarships Educators Credit Union gives to 35 outstanding high school seniors in southeastern Wisconsin. We will also discuss their useful college planning resource tool, which can be found on the Educators Credit Union website. Educators Credit Union, achieving more together. For more information, visit ECU.com.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
When severe weather hits and the power goes out, do you have a plan? For reliable power and peace of mind, propane can do that. It only takes about 10 seconds for a propane-powered generator to restore power to your home. So no matter what Mother Nature has in store, you know you're prepared. Learn more at WIPGA.org. This message is sponsored by your local propane provider and the Wisconsin Propane Education and Research Council.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Breaking down the issues that shape our city and our future.
There was a straw that broke the camel's back. Now here's the other thing. A Zorhan Mamdani couldn't win in Wisconsin. He could not have won any race in New Jersey. He could not have won even in places that are as liberal as California.
It's The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 to noon.
Here's where the Democratic Party needs to rebrand itself, and I think it's going to learn a lesson very, very quickly, because in projecting to the future, I think they're already planning for a Hakeem Jeffries political agenda as Speaker of the House, which will, and Gavin Newsom was right when he gave his speech last night, it will effectively end Donald Trump's presidency. Once Hakeem Jeffries becomes Speaker of the House, Donald Trump will be the lamest of all lame ducks, and the impeachments will start, and I'm going to relish and bask in it because it's exactly what Donald Trump deserves. He did this to himself by trying to do terrible stuff to us.
Catch it live on YouTube or tune in to 101.7 The Truth. You are listening to the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations. 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is your 101.7 The Truth News Update.
Hello, everyone. This is Rhea Riley with your news update. A teen from Milwaukee will spend decades in prison for a violent sexual assault. 17-year-old Tremonte Kirk was sentenced to 35 years behind bars, plus 20 years of extended supervision for attacking a 54-year-old woman in the elevator of her apartment building in December 2024. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree sexual assault and aggravated battery. Prosecutors called him a serial predator. Today is the deadline for people in Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Washington counties to apply for both FEMA individual assistance and SBA loans. This is for homeowners, renters, business owners, and private nonprofits that were impacted by the historic flooding back in August. So far, FEMA has distributed over $143 million to over 29,000 residents in Milwaukee County. Governor Tony Evers is demanding the U.S. Department of Education release delayed funding for nearly 24 school districts across Wisconsin. Federal school funds, known as Impact Aid, support 20 school districts that serve over 21,000 students. The governor says the money helps districts with basic operations, transportation, and other programs. Most of the schools are non-taxable federal land, such as Native American reservations. This has been your news update. The Tory Lowe Show continues on the new 101.7 The Truth.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. Stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And Truth Nation is going into the new year. And I've been working on getting my AI on. And I want a new intro. I'm trying to work on a new intro to the show. And so since we've been having these AI conversations, I went to the AI app and I said, I need an intro. I asked AI to make the Tory Lowe Show intro, and I want to bring it in front of Truth Nation. And I want y'all to weigh in. Which one? I don't know which one. And I don't even know if these are the ones we're going to even use. Maybe I need to spend a little bit more time and working on this, but this is AI. The only thing I said was make an intro for the Tory Lowe Show. And so, do it even got a name, or you just say both say Tory Lowe Show?
Song 1 and Song 2.
Yeah, Song 1 and Song 2. Okay, so I need y'all to open up your ears. You know, get the peroxide, swish it around in there, and clean out the ears, because we got two AI songs. And I might have to come back with 2 more, because I don't know if I really like these songs. But hey, we might as well let Truth Nation be the judge. Song number 1. Let's listen to song number 1. Okay. Let me know in the chat how y'all feel about these songs.
Hey, yeah. This the Tory Lowe Show. This the Tory Lowe Show. This the Tory Lowe Show. You gotta tune in.
Hey,
you gotta tune in.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Tory Lowe Show. This the Tory Lowe Show. This the Tory Lowe Show. You gotta tune in. You gotta tune in.
Let me know in the chat.
Hey, Tory Lowe. You know how it go. Don't play. Always up in the flow.
Turn it up.
They never know. They gotta go. You don't know Tory, then you better know. Yeah. All in the streets. People just know he a beast. He cannot go and get beat. Every gay type it repeat. Yeah, know how it go.
All right, they giving the thumbs down. I got some people in the chat. They saying nah. They putting the thumbs down on it. It's okay, but it could be better. Okay, well, it sounded like he had a little spark for a second. Okay, well, they ain't liking it. Not feeling. Sorry, AI, for song number one. And they is not feeling it. Not really. A City Girl is trash. B and Gregory said, I like it. Yeah. They saying that, they not, we got time though. We got time. It was the first attempt. No harm, no foul. It was AI. All right, well, we finna play song number 2. Hold on, before we play song number 2, I'm gonna need y'all to open up your ears, okay? I need them ears open. So, song number 2, let's go. Okay. Okay, I like that. Yeah. They building it up. I could do some reads over this.
Yo, it's your boy in the 414, fighting for justice and living my life. From North Division to the radio waves, spreading love and truth in every way. Tory Lowe Show, we're taking it to the top. Social justice and the people got our back. Stop. From slum laws to discrimination, we're on the case. Tory Lowe Show, bringing change to the streets and the pace.
Okay. It sounds solid.
My city where the heart is strong. We fighting for education and doing right all day long. Got my crew with me and my partner by my side. We're making moves and taking names with pride. Tory Lowe Show, we're taking it to the top. Social justice and the people got our back. Stop. From slum laws to discrimination, we're on the case. Tory Lowe Show, bringing change to the streets and the pace.
All right, hey, this one got a little better response in the chat. Somebody, Jeff said it ain't that bad. B and Gregory says sounds good. Not really. A City Girl said better lyrics. Josh says doubt. Now that's an improvement. Cole says I'm feeling that one. He feeling it. Play the beginning. I like the way it came on. It came on like it was from the streets. I mean, from 5th Street. See, it set the mood. Like it feel like. Yeah, I mean, we may have to keep this one and then get another one to see, get 2 more to see which one can make
AI versus battles.
Yeah, I just want to hear the beginning of this one more time because he came in hardcore. I like that.
It's your boy in the 414, fighting for justice and living my life. From North Division to the radio waves, spreading love and truth in every way. Tory Lowe Show, we're taking it to the top. Social justice and the people got our back. Stop. From slum laws to discrimination, we're
it's getting there. I like the way it came on. Then somebody said, Kiana says it gives 90s lyrics. The energy that your intro usually brings is gone. To me, it's just a bit slow.
All day long, got my crew with me and my partner by my side. Names with pride.
Okay, we gonna work on it. That's AI now. Now look, I loaded up AI, and I'm gonna tell you right now, AI is taking over because I never thought I would just be able to say, hey, make an intro to the Tory Lowe Show, and then this happens. So we're in a new era. Back in the day, I used to have to go to the studio. And you got to pay the engineer. You got to pay to get it mixed and mastered. Now you can go on the app and boom. Deacon says, I like your first intro. What, the first one, the song number 1, or the intro we got now? Hey, that's, what? Tomorrow I'm gonna have 2 more. I'm gonna narrow it down, and we may not even use it. Maybe I have to get back in the booth, cause I do music, but what I'm saying is when I first started the show, I remember they was like, okay, how you want your show to start? And I was like, okay, I'm going to make my own intro. So salute to Wavy Boy. And Wavy Boy and my brother Theo, we went to Wavy Boy and we made that at Wavy Boy's studio right here in Milwaukee. So I may have to go back in the lab. It's 2026. I want a fresh intro. Andrew already said that my intro was long, but he wasn't complaining when Ric Flair was coming out. When Ric Flair, the wrestler, when he came out to his song, and nobody said nothing when Ric Flair was coming out to that slow song that he would come out to when he was wrestling. Yeah, hey, it takes time when the champ is here. You gotta enjoy the route to to success. Pow. Josh says, yeah, get back in the booth after y'all come. After y'all come for Kendrick today, I need y'all to get in the booth. No, I didn't come for Kendrick. I think that I was just trying to figure out what's not like us on the album, and I guess I got corrected. So if they just giving him, if he's getting awarded for the album, I don't have no problem with that. But I thought that Not Like Us was on the album, or it was just so dominant, it just promoted the album. Hey, all right. Well, do we got time for a story or we got to run a break? Okay, when we come back, I want to get into this story. I guess the debate is up about THC. They're saying that it was a homicide that was involving THC, and it's prompting renewed calls to outlaw the product. Here we go. We going to talk about it when we get back, Truth Nation. Stay locked in.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Milwaukee Panthers hit the road for a big matchup this Wednesday as they travel to Big Ten country to take on the Indiana Hoosiers.
Intercepted by Franklin. Hubbard 1-on-2 into the paint. Left hand floater is pure and he tumbles to the ground. Hubbard left wing. Buries a three. 24-19.
Scott Warris has the coverage Wednesday starting at 5:30 on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 6 o'clock.
It's 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month, and get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
Join Marketplace Wisconsin on December 10th and 11th, where contract-ready small businesses meet buyers, partners, and mentors. Register now at marketplacewisconsin.com. That's marketplacewisconsin.com.
Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Ready to watch the Packers like a VIP? Cousin Subs put you in the center of it all on the 50-yard line in plush recliner seats, complete with personal TV and your favorite foods delivered from Cousin Subs. 2 pair of fans are selected before each regular season home game to enjoy this one-of-a-kind experience. Enter daily to win the best seats in the house, only from Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. See rules and eligibility for details. Go to cousinsubs.com. All right, we got the conversation now. It's back in debate about the THC, about the weed. I guess they're saying that a homicide prompts renewed call to outlaw products with THC in it. We got some video if you're watching as we broadcast live. Let's listen.
First, we have to go back to Monday when Milwaukee learned more about a homicide involving 2 friends. Court documents say Jamaica Mills told police she and Ariel Spillner were smoking weed when she became paranoid and shot and killed Spillner.
If they hadn't made the decision to smoke marijuana, the student would still be alive and the suspect would not be in jail right now.
Let's be really clear. At this point, there's no toxicology report from either woman in this homicide case. The complaint does not say if police found drugs at the scene. But Tuesday, State Representative Jim Pivovarchik posted to social media, citing the case in his push to ban the sale of THC products in Wisconsin.
THC is bad. It's bad for people. It creates a lot of medical issues, anxiety, depression, schizophrenia.
Pivovarchik co-sponsored a bill in October that would tighten the state's rules on hemp and THC products by making all forms of THC illegal statewide. Right now, businesses can sell products that contain less than 0.3% THC.
Those public statements are a reaction to fear. And it's really easy to take a bad situation that happened and take everything in the room and ban it.
Jeremy Smith is the CEO at Tab East, a company that sells and manufactures hemp products in southeastern Wisconsin.
We need to be extremely careful about how we structure these regulations so that our responsible business owners acting today can safely sell product that is regulated but also competes with the black market.
Smith says he welcomes safety regulations, but calls this misplaced blame.
Millions of people use cannabis every day without shooting their friend.
As police continue their investigation, lawmakers continue their debate.
All right, this is a perfect example of taking a situation and trying to push an agenda. This is what this is. I mean, the girl was white. The woman that was arrested was a black woman. They were friends. Something happened at a house. Family deserve every right to want justice. But then you got politicians who I want to see who's actually donating to his campaign. Because if it's somebody from the private jail industry, it would make sense. Because if you legalize weed, then that would definitely affect the numbers at the private jail institutions, because a lot of people are in jail for nonviolent drug offenses. So they don't want to legalize weed in the state of Wisconsin because the jail system is crowded and the prison game is popping. The prison game is popping. Mass incarceration is popping right now. So when I see stuff like this, and then they got a white girl in there, so when they get up to the Senate, when they get up to Madison, then they show that on the screen. They're trying to use this situation to push an agenda that they didn't have a story for, because you need a good story many times to push a ban. And so they're going to take this one situation that was a horrible situation, and I hope the family don't go along with this to let their family member be used this way, politically used this way, for something that they always wanted to do. And now, we got the situation to try to push it now. And to me, I see it done all the time. They'll find a story and glue it to what they already wanted to do behind the scenes. And that's what this smell like to me. That's what this smell like, because there's a lot of people that use THC, and I don't use it, but I know a lot of people that use it and they're not doing this. They're not killing people. So what about alcohol? I mean, what about when somebody starts drinking and driving and kills somebody? What about when people get drunk and shoot people? So why not let's ban alcohol from all? They not going to do that. This is what this sound like. And I would love to know if he's being backed by an industry that benefits from weed being illegal. And we all know that the jails and the private jail complexes in the state of Wisconsin, we know they do. We got that mass incarceration going crazy around here. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So when I see a politician moving like a slime ball, this guy moving like a slime ball. He could be in the situation he in due to the backing and whoever's backing him and whoever's putting the money up. So they need to go over his campaign finance report and see if there's anybody that's giving him money right now for his campaigns that would benefit from weed being banned in the state of Wisconsin. I think that somebody should start there first. Because this just seems like out of left field. Like he's a white girl dies it's a black girl that did it, or they were smoking weed. Well, we got this ban over here that we didn't have anything to help push it through. Let's glue these two situations together. Because it's way out of left field. That means anything somebody do. No, Wisconsin don't have private prisons, but they benefit off the prison system. And they connect. My uncle was in prison, and they shipped him out to private prisons. And then as he got closer to the end of his term, they moved him back to Wisconsin. Oh, they involved. The prison construct then. Okay, you want to get touchy. The prison complex then. Let's do that. See what I'm saying? I understand what you're trying to say, James, but I got too many family members that went to jail in Wisconsin and got moved around and had to work their way back to Wisconsin. Now, should the family want justice? Yes. Yeah, they should. Is this a horrible situation? Most definitely. But is this the situation to try to say no THC? I don't know. No, I don't think so. We got Miss Nikki on the lines. If you want to join the conversation, 833-212-1017. How you doing, Miss Nikki?
How you doing, Tory? And thank you so much for taking my call. I kind of wanted to just jump in on this topic just a little bit. I actually taught Intro to Alcohol and Drug Addiction at MATC for a couple of years. And one of the things is important for folks to know, because you get a lot of people that kind of jump on a bandwagon about THC. Look at the history of THC and why it became illegal in the first place. I'm not going to say it. I am going to put the charge out there for people to do their homework. Like you say, don't be botted out by it, right?
Right.
But then when you think about THC and alcohol, and I'm so happy you brought this up, because alcohol is straight poison. And when you understand how both of the drugs, so they both are considered a drug, right? How it impacts the central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord, they do it in different ways. However, you cannot overdose, I should say, on THC, but you can die of alcohol poisoning.
Right.
So if we're going to ban THC, because we also have to know and understand that THC has a lot of medicinal properties too. A lot of people take it for a lot of medical reasons. Nobody drink alcohol for a medical reason, right? So if we're going to start banning THC, right, you need to also really take a strong look at alcohol as well, because they're not held to the same standards, right? And they really should, because alcohol is straight poison. So I just wanted to add that to the conversation.
Hey, that's powerful. That's powerful. Well, I'll say this. This is why I say we have to make sure that we understand how they use certain ideas to push an agenda. And this was weed has been illegal in Wisconsin. Our surrounding states, Illinois, for one example, they didn't legalize the weed, and they don't want that revenue to come through Wisconsin. I know they don't want that revenue to come through Wisconsin because they make a lot of money off of the economic suffocation that's going on many times when it comes to industry or redoing the industry. Many of the old factories then left. If they legalize weed, then there's a whole industry coming to the cities, and it's going to be because of marijuana. That's a whole industry that could be something that could benefit the state of Wisconsin, but many people who, like I said, want to keep it not legalized. I wonder do they have any connections to the prison complex? We got Al. How you doing, Al?
Well, if you want to legalize it, go ahead. You can't get a job, you can blame yourself. You want to be the first step of being a junkie? Hey, legalize weed, crack, cocaine, and all of it. Because it ain't nothing but a first step to making you a junkie. You want to walk around with your lips looking like an anal cavity? Hey, do you, boo.
Yeah, they said cigarettes.
Legalize all of it.
They said cigarettes is bad, too.
Well, smoke your life away. Start with weed and THC and die being a goddamn dope thing. Hey, if you like it, I love it.
Okay. Well, like I said, I believe that if they making money off of something that they have locked many, many people up for, and they are profiting from it in the United States, I don't even smoke it, so I don't do none of that. I mean, but if they're making a profit from it and people are in prison for it, then it just don't add up to me. So I ain't got to get random or I ain't a fan of it. But I do know that people are becoming millionaires from what they have gave people football numbers for. I understand what I'm saying. So, hey, look, when we come back, we got more conversations. It's a couple more stories I want to try to get to. Stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The American Cancer Society is launching Voices of Black Women, the largest ever study focused on Black women's health. This groundbreaking initiative is aimed at understanding health conditions like cancer so we can learn how to improve overall health among Black women. If you're a Black woman between 25 and 55 with no history of cancer, you can join by completing an online survey and short follow-ups twice a year. Your voice matters, because together we can uncover the root causes of cancer disparities and build a healthier future for generations to come. Learn more and enroll today at voices.cancer.org.
Are you ready to do some baking? Because it's We Energy's Cookie Book time. This year's book is packed with dozens of cookie recipes to bake and share. We're sure you'll find a few new favorites. Pick up your copy of this holiday tradition from We Energies at one of our drive-through distribution events. Go to WeEnergies.com to find an event near you. From all of us at We Energies, we offer you warm wishes for a bright holiday season. We Energies. Energy you can depend on.
Today's College Month Spotlight is brought to you by Marquette University, and now I am so excited to be joined by Kennedy Luckett, a sophomore at Marquette University who is the first recipient of the prestigious Way Scholars Program. Let's get right into it, though, Kennedy. You are the first ever Way Scholar. Can you talk about your whole experience of getting that award on live TV on the Today Show?
It was a surprise, like it was supposed to be. I didn't know what was going on or what I was being necessarily interviewed for.
Oh.
I got told like I was moving to the next round, did like an on-screen interview, which they liked that too. And then they were like, okay, hey. And then they flew me out to New York. They told me D-Wade was there, but like I wasn't going to be able to meet him. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I come out behind the stage and he's saying my name sitting on the couch. And I was like, oh, I was tricked. I am going to meet him. That was super cool. And then I was presented with the award. So that was super cool.
That is very, very cool. Now, Kennedy, what makes Marquette so fun and appealing to you?
The community and the different things that I'm able to do. And also, like I said, like walking around campus, that's always just the best part for me. I'm a part of the Marquette Filmmakers Club. So they just make student films and stuff like that. I'm also a part of The Wire now. I'm in the process of creating my own TV show. So that's super fun.
Love that.
That's actually super exciting. You can do what you want there. If you ask somebody, you can do it.
Now, how has Marquette prepared you for your future?
Marquette has given me the opportunity to do the things I want to do, career focus. So I am double majoring in psychology and digital media. So right now I'm in a research program. Marquette gave me all the information before I even accepted my admissions about research opportunities I could do. So I hopped on that my first year. Also, with making this TV show, I want to be a showrunner and a director. I'm getting experience with all the stuff I want to do now. So by the time I'm graduated, I have some really nice footing to be able to do what I want to do.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Nazir Spencer. The Packers are on a short week and now head to New York to face the Giants. Running back Josh Jacobs on the offensive struggles.
We just got to be more consistent, man, as an offense, man. Our defense held us down, stopped them real good, play like a championship defense. So offense, that's on us. We got to pick it up.
Kickoff is Sunday at noon. The Bucs are heading to Charlotte tonight to face the Hornets. Coach Doc Rivers on the team's depth on the bench.
We went an all-bench group when we had 2 starters out, and we're deep enough to go with 5 more guys. That's just huge for this team to have that many guys that you can play.
Tip-off is tonight at 6. UW Milwaukee basketball is set to face off against the Indiana Hoosiers tonight at 6. Marquette is set to face off against the Little Rock Trojans at 7. Both Milwaukee teams are currently 2-1. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
.101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. I want to talk about this story where they saying that a mental defect kept a Wisconsin murder suspect from grasping wrongfulness. Like he couldn't understand he did wrong. And you see this play out all the time where people try to use mental health as a defense. Well, let's see what they're talking about. They're saying that the mental defect kept this Wisconsin murder suspect from grasping the wrongfulness of his actions. Let's get the audio up. We got video if you're watching this. We broadcast live. Let's listen.
Prosecutors say a doctor who evaluated Amando Lang determined his mental disease made him incapable of understanding what he allegedly did in 2019 was wrong. Lang is accused of killing Ben Christensen 6 years ago in a random attack. The DA's office and Greenfield police were unaware Lang was living in a group home until officers responded to his mother's house a few months ago where he was having a mental health crisis. The county's behavioral health services failed to notify prosecutors when he was released from an institution. A doctor already determined a couple months ago that Lang is currently mentally competent. But the question at the center of today's hearing was whether he understood the wrongfulness of his conduct at the time when he allegedly killed Christensen. A doctor's report says no.
I anticipate Mr. Lang will enter a guilty plea to the issued charge.
The prosecutor tells me he believes Lang will plead guilty next month, but will likely be found not guilty by reason of mental disease.
Wow. Well, they said he had severe mental issues, but this guy may have some issues. I mean, just by looking at the video, I mean, hey. But I do got a couple situations where I think Emmett Till's cousin lives here, one of his cousins, yeah. One of his distant relatives live here in Milwaukee, and I brought this to the attention of Truth Nation a couple years ago, and this didn't even get no coverage, that he was out on the train tracks having a mental health situation. I'm talking about he wasn't even bothering nobody. They got him off the train tracks, took him to the facility where they were supposed to know how to handle mental health crisis. He kicked the nurse, and they charged him with a felony. Sean, if you know, his name was Sean. So what I'm saying is, I don't know how they doing this mental health crisis thing. You know, this guy, they saying that he committed a murder, and he may have not been able to understand that he was wrong. But I've seen them take people with mental health and still get them through the system and try to charge them. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. But if y'all want to chime in the conversation, I guess we're talking about the THC, the situation where the young woman was killed right here in the city of Milwaukee. And they're trying to use it to say this is why THC need to be banned in Wisconsin. I say if alcohol is in use, then with so many incidents coming from people drinking alcohol, then they need to ban it all then. That's it. Like, anytime somebody get into an accident and run into somebody from drinking, or anytime somebody get drunk and commit a crime, they need to put that legislation up. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get a poll up. Let's get that poll in the chat. We also got 7157 in the chat, in the talk to text says, the Tavern League of Wisconsin is a powerful lobbying pack. They fund a lot of these politicians, and they are all against marijuana/THC. Follow the money. It's a lot of people that benefit from not having marijuana being legal in the state of Wisconsin, but it's also a question of if it's legal in the United States, and this is what bothers me the most, because each state can choose what they want to do. Illinois, they legalized the weed. A lot of people wanted to get the medical uses from the weed, make it, to where if you have a medical situation that you can get it. But this is going to be a conversation that is going to go for a while, because they don't want weed legal here in the state of Wisconsin. For whatever reason. But Milwaukee is one of the most massively incarcerated places in the country. Mostly due to nonviolent drug offenses. Okay? And weed is at the top of that list. That's all I'm going to say about that. So if y'all want to join the conversation, 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. Or join the show in the chat. We got a powerful chat going on. I also want to get to this story where a man says romantic scammers have been using his picture to attract women for 15 years. Romantic scammers. Can you imagine being that handsome where they use your image and likeness to get women to fall for scams? Hey. If you're watching this rebroadcast live, I want to see this. How he look? I need to see how he look. If you watch this rebroadcast live, we got this story. Man says they using his image and likeness. He's so handsome that they took his picture, and now they scamming the women. Let's listen.
This is so rampant, not just with my photos, but with other people too.
When California fitness trainer Scott Cole scrolls through social media,
this was me in France.
The 63-year-old says he often sees his own profile photo being used in bogus profiles.
Waterford, Ireland.
Cole says this has been happening for more than a decade on multiple sites.
Here my likeness was being used to do something really awful.
Cole's one of thousands of Americans affected by online romance scams. The FBI reports $50 billion in losses from similar schemes between 2020 and 2024.
There are a number of people that I've talked to directly whose images are being used to lure in unsuspecting people.
One of those people fooled by a Cole impersonator was Jennifer Lisa.
I was skeptical in the beginning, but his profile was very, very large.
Soon, Lisa built an online relationship with the imposter using Cole's photos. But when the man said he needed money in connection with his job, she got suspicious. She did a reverse image search online and realized someone was pretending to be Cole.
There really is no end in sight for someone like him, because the people who have the power to make this stop are not going to make it stop.
After ABC News reached out.
Hey, can you imagine looking online and somebody then duplicated your face trying to scam women? I don't know. I mean, I think people use scam techniques all the time, especially I think many times if you're a guy and you're up late at night, they'll take a woman's provocative photos and catfish you with it. So this is the first time I've seen a guy that they're doing it, that's saying that they got multiple sites with him doing it to the women. Have you ever been catfished, Andrew?
Oh, yeah.
Did you fall for it?
Oh, yeah.
You thought you had a girl?
When I was younger, yeah, Tory.
What happened?
This happened when you're like 18, 19, you know? Happens to the best of us.
Oh, wow.
Just got to keep moving.
Well, I know, you know what? I like to play with people that think they want to catfish me. Yeah, I'll be like, send me a picture with a fork and a knife in your hand. Because they can't. Because it's a catfish. They don't have the picture. I'm like, okay, until you see me a picture with a knife and a fork holding a straight picture with a knife and a fork, I'm not talking to you. And then I bet you they go look. They try to go look through the
AI.
Well, now they got AI now, so it can get advanced.
Watch out.
That's why if you don't know them, you don't try to talk to them. Don't talk to strangers. Stranger danger. Hey, look, when we come back, we got Steve. He want to talk about this THC thing. Steven from Glendale. We're going to talk to Steven when we get back. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, think you're the ultimate trivia champ?
Well, prove it against us, your favorite WTMJ host.
It's free to play. All we ask is bring a new unwrapped toy to benefit Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive.
Or you can donate at WTMJ.com. Just text TOY to the WTMJ talk and text line.
855-616-1620.
Grab your friends. Test your smarts. All while helping a great cause.
It's the WTMJ Trivia Challenge, coming to a place near you.
Check out the schedule of where we will be at WTMJ.com.
It's 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month, and get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
You ever see the sign above the highway? The number of people that have been killed on the road? My wife, my son, and my unborn child were killed by a distracted driver. They were more than just a number.
Your phone isn't worth it. Buckle up, phone down. Brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. There's a sense of pride, community, and work ethic that's second to none. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. We've been here and will continue to be here for as long as you need us. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. We've been having a great conversation about this ban on THC. A House representative have brought up the conversation that they may want to keep marijuana banned in the state of Wisconsin due to an incident that took place right here in the city of Milwaukee where a young woman lost her life after what they say is her and her friend smoking THC. I think it's politically motivated, and I think that they always want to keep it banned right here in the state of Wisconsin. They just trying to reach. They reaching with this one, though. But we got Steve on the lines from Glendale. How you doing, Steve?
Not too bad. How are you, Tory?
Hey, what's going on with the THC in the state of Wisconsin?
Well, you know what? If they were to legalize it, it should be treated just like alcohol. If you're pulled over and you're impaired, you should suffer the consequences.
I agree.
But since THC is in your system for so long, they're going to have to upgrade some kind of test to determine if you're stoned at the time or it's just in your system.
How are they doing it in the states that have legalized weed?
I have no idea. But one thing that I don't understand is, okay, in Wisconsin, marijuana is illegal, but yet now they have these THC-infused drinks that you can buy at the liquor store, and you actually catch a buzz off them. Somehow they skirted around the issue and were able to legalize that, but it's still THC, and it comes in.
Is there a drink that you can get that says it has certain percentage of THC?
Several kinds. And I was talking to my daughter about it. We went out to eat, and I'm looking at the menu, and the drink menu. I don't drink anymore, and I'm asking her, so what is this? Is that real THC infused, these drinks? And she said, yeah, they. I don't know how they got around the issue, but they get it from
they say smoking and drinking is two different things.
Yeah, but these still have THC in them.
I agree. Somebody got smart. Somebody sat around and found a loophole. Somebody was like, hey, I see a hole. If they selling it and it's out there, I got to go see. Now I got to do my investigation. Have anybody drank a drink that had THC in it? Hit me up in the chat. Somebody hit me up in the chat. Did you, Andrew, have you ever drunk a drink that had THC?
I have not.
In the drink? DJ Brothers, you ever drunk a drink that had THC in the drink?
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
And where do they sell them at?
A lot of bars. I know Wicked Hop has them. Mm-hmm. Any music venue, really.
Okay, so what was the name of it?
They have like different brands and stuff.
Okay, but it says, okay, you about to drink this.
Yeah, and it says like how much is in there.
Is it mixed with alcohol?
5% or how many milligrams or whatever.
Is it mixed with alcohol or is it just THC?
No, it's like THC and then it's like soda basically.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to do my research because I guess they selling it. Hey,
field trip.
We may have to take a field trip. We may have to go to the bar and bring it back to Truth Nation and see what's going on. Because if it's just THC, does it give you a buzz like alcohol? Is it the same effect, or do you feel more laid back with your mind on the money and your money on your mind? I don't know. 833-212-1017 if you want to join the conversation. What's going on, Andrew?
So a lot of the question was, how do other states that have legalized weed know when you're driving impaired?
Right.
And the way that the way that Alabama and Michigan have done it is it's essentially like, let's see your eyes.
What?
Yeah, they just look for bloodshot eyes, and then, if they smell it on you.
So there's no limit to how much THC, like a breathalyzer test for THC?
There is not that currently.
Thomas in the chat says, I just got some at Piggly Wiggly, like the drink with the THC in it. Wow, this is the first I've ever heard of this. This is how far away I am from drinking. I'm trying to tell you. But DJ Buzzy, one last question on this THC drink thing. Did they have the same effect as the alcohol?
I actually prefer THC drinks over alcohol.
What is the end result?
It's more of just like a body relaxation, and like it makes you more social. I mean, and alcohol does the same thing, but after drinking, 3 or 4 THC drinks, you're not gonna have a hangover or throw up the same way you would if you were drinking alcohol.
Oh wow! I wonder if something out there at the 3rd Street Market Hall. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to investigate. Tory Lowe investigates drinks with THC in it. We go see. Andrew, we're gonna have to mount up. I ain't never heard of this till today. Travis the Matrix says you can buy them at Total Wines. Sir Chun says, hey Tory, the Happy Can beverage is decent and just relaxes you. So it gives you the same chill effect as if you was doing a doobie. Wow. Well, I guess somebody found a way around it. Look up THC drinks in the state of Wisconsin. The drinks. Let's see what they say. Somebody found a way around it. If you want to join the conversation once again, 833-212-1017. I ain't never heard of this. It just happened. Did this happen? Was it always like this? Or did it just start within the last year or so? Because I don't hear nobody talking about it. Thomas says, depends on the amount of THC. They have 10 milligrams, 25 milligrams, 50 milligrams, depending on how relaxed you want to be. So it's just a chill, like, how people be just, I call them being zooted out. After they done tried to pull the Snoop Doggy Dogg in the studio session. Smoking on a whole bag of it. They just kind of be zooted out a little bit, just sitting back, chilling. I don't know. Black Conscious is on the lines. Black Conscious.
Yo, brother, you there?
Yeah, bless his Black Conscious. This THC thing, I guess they got the drink. You don't drink, do you?
I do. My choice of drink, Golden Blonde beer. But I did try one up because they have them in autos, and I'm pulling up right now. I'll drop you one off tomorrow.
Here we go.
For
testing. Yeah, just for testing, yeah.
Yes.
After the show, I'll test it, and then I'll tell people when I get back on the air, yeah.
Yeah, it's more like an energy drink because you got to remember it's infused, so it's not like it's straight that. It's more like a fizzy energy drink. You have better results by eating gummies and, of course, smoking, but this is, just a little body buzz like if you were to drink the Red Bull or something.
Okay, so it's like an energy drink and with THC, so like it'll give you wings like Red Bull.
I don't know if it's gonna give you wings, but it's gonna give you some. But it ain't like, again, it ain't as potent as a gummy or the cookies or anything or smoking. You know, you probably wouldn't know it. You know, you just feel a little silly or whatever. But you gotta drink plenty of them. But again, they are infused with alcohol, so it's a combination of both. But the sugary substance in there anyway is what gives you the sensation.
Okay. Well, thanks for that information. How long this been going on? How long this been happening? How long this been available? How long this been on the market? Last 4 or 5 years? Okay. Man. Okay, I'm out of the loop.
So my question is, do we do it before the show or after the show?
After the show. Always after the show. We can come back around and then talk about it the next day. But I want to investigate this. I'm all brand new to this THC drink infused idea. Somebody that sent something in to talk to text Gigle. I think it's Jiggly. Look at the talk to text. They sent like a THC infused blueberry lemonade cocktail.
$15?
$15.
I guess I got to do that.
Hey, it's time to switch the game up. Hey, fellas, hey, y'all need to stop taking penitentiary chances because they got this infused blueberry lemonade cocktail that you could be selling for $15. It's like one of these cocktails are like $15. Get you right, I guess. I guess it's gonna get you right. Hey, look, when we come back, we gonna have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
It's a big week for Educators Credit Union during College Scholarship Month on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. They will highlight the $70,000 in scholarships Educators Credit Union gives to 35 outstanding high school seniors in southeastern Wisconsin. We will also discuss their useful college planning resource tool, which can be found on the Educators Credit Union website. Educators Credit Union, achieving more together. For more information, visit ecu.com.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Where strong voices meet strong opinions.
Tell your kids who were supposed to be the 7th generation that Paw Paw's an idiot because Paw Paw decided he wanted to be Make America Great, but meanwhile the Chinese ain't buying soybeans from us no more because of policies Donald Trump put in, and they voted for us. You know, I don't know what we're gonna do. I know what you should have did. You should have voted for somebody that wasn't gonna put tariffs out there. I love God, but God can't save you from nonsense. You don't deserve a bailout. You can't sit here and vote one way, and then when your economy gets decimated, your way of life gets destroyed, you want to pray to God? God didn't tell you to go to that poll and vote against your own best interest. That was your own damn problem. That was you. But don't ask for prayer when you block your own blessing. That's why I don't feel bad for these farmers. You voted for this, and now you reap what you sow.
Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace, every weekday from 12 to 1. Streaming live on YouTube and on 101.7 The Truth.
Day 1, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day 1 is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
We are the home of Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is your 1017 The Truth News Update.
Hello, everyone. This is Rhea Riley with your news update. A teen from Milwaukee will spend decades in prison for a violent sexual assault. 17-year-old Tremonte Kirk was sentenced to 35 years behind bars, plus 20 years of extended supervision for attacking a 54-year-old woman in the elevator of her apartment building in December 2024. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree sexual assault and aggravated battery. Prosecutors called him a serial predator. Today is the deadline for people in Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Washington counties to apply for both FEMA individual assistance and SBA loans. This is for homeowners, renters, business owners, and private nonprofits that were impacted by the historic flooding back in August. So far, FEMA has distributed over $143 million to over 29,000 residents in Milwaukee County. Governor Tony Evers is demanding the U.S. Department of Education release delayed funding for nearly 24 school districts across Wisconsin. The federal school funds, known as Impact Aid, support 20 school districts that serve over 21,000 students. The governor says the money helps districts with basic operations, transportation, and other programs. Most of the schools are non-taxable federal land, such as Native American reservations. This has been your news update. The Tory Lowe Show continues on the new 1017 The Truth.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the 3rd hour of the Tory Lowe Show. This show didn't went by quick today. We in the 3rd hour. But we've been having a conversation about this THC that you can drink. Now, this is the first time I actually, while I'm on the air, I didn't even know this was even going on. But I guess it's been going on for a while now in the state of Wisconsin. I'm trying to figure out what was the loophole. So you can't get the weed, you can't blaze it up, but you can drink it up. We got Tom on the line. Tom is trying to talk about how the THC loophole happened. How you doing, Tom?
Pretty good. How are you?
Blessings, Tom. Tom, how did this happen?
Well, it started with the 2018 Farm Bill with provisions that were put in there to help hemp farmers, grow their crops, to give farmers, another crop for those that were getting gobbled up by the factory farmers and all that stuff. And what they said was that, okay, you can grow hemp, which traditionally was for like clothing and, all kinds of different things other than consumables. But they said you can grow it, but it has to stay hemp and not turn into marijuana. So that means they have to harvest it at a certain point where it's a small percentage of the THC that's in like fully grown marijuana, right? So what they've done is they grow a bunch of it, they harvest it, they pull out the Delta 9, which is the same THC that's in the smokable stuff, and they concentrate it, up to a point that could get you high, and then they infuse it into, just like seltzer water.
What?
And yeah, and I mean they have I've seen 10 milligrams, I've seen 25, 50, I've even seen 100, which I can't imagine anybody drinking 100 milligrams. But I mean, so you can pick kind of like proof of like whiskey or something, right?
Right. So what I'm saying
you can gauge. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, so they make these drinks because somebody put something in the chat like a berry lemonade THC drink for $15. Is this why they don't want to legalize marijuana, because they already got this going on?
Oh, absolutely. The Tavern League, they're definitely afraid of it, you know.
So is the Tavern League making money off this version of THC?
I don't think they are yet, and that's their problem, you know. I mean, they would have to make that switch. But they're not going to do that, you know, unless legislation leads them there, I don't think, you know. They're fighting it. They're fighting the change.
Here we
go. The thing is that you can also buy the smokable stuff, okay? Because they harvested at that point. Yeah, because
like
they harvested at that point. Vapes.
I thought they just outlawed vapes
for nicotine.
Hold on.
Not for the THC stuff.
Wait. All right. So all vapes say banned. The THC vapes are available.
Exactly.
Oh,
and here's this one little fact: is the reason why, you know, this fits into the loophole is that, you know, when they harvest it early like that, it has a version of THC called THCA that over time gets converted to regular THC. Mm-hmm. But when it's THCA, you got to heat it, and then it has the exact same effect.
Oh, wow!
Right. So
here we go.
So they say it's got the So I mean, they really did take advantage of the loophole for sure. You know.
All right,
and they have dispensaries. They have
where
shops, beautiful shops. Menominee Falls has one. I think Bayview has a couple. Those are the ones that I have seen, you know, but they're like really nice inside. Everything's presented beautifully, and they have people called bud tenders that they help you because, you know, there's all different strains that are good for different conditions, right?
Okay.
So they can help you like a doctor would in picking out the right, you know, dosage and the right strain and all that stuff, for depending on
Tom,
if you
I want to ask you a
or
question.
whatever.
What is the difference between what they're selling and what they selling in Illinois?
Good question, because a lot of what they're selling there is the same stuff.
No way.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Some of it's the same stuff.
Hey, all right,
but some of the stuff that I think.
All right. I mean, I'm hearing this live, so I'm when I get off the show, I'm definitely going to start, you know, looking down this rabbit hole, because if there's no difference between this THCA and how they're doing it right now in the state of Wisconsin, and it's totally legal, but it's the same as what's going on in Chicago, right? That's basically what he's saying. I'm not a weed smoker. I don't know. But it sounds like it's already here. Kimberly says they're all over T-Lowe. They have it in the malls, high-tech cigarette shops now. They have everything there. I'm on the late train. I'm sorry. I didn't know the THC, because we just had the assembly member here talking about he finna present something to try to get weed legalized, and then we got Tom on the phone giving us the lowdown that it may be already here.
I don't think it's weed, quote unquote, but it's
the same effect. Yeah. I don't know. Josh says some of them got the real weed nowadays. These smoke shops are. Somebody, I hope, did he delete it? Okay, it looked like it got deleted. But like I said, if y'all want to call in and join the conversation, once I get off the show, I got to go and do some investigation, because we having these big conversations about legalizing and not legalizing and banning and not banning, and from the looks of it, it's already going down. It's just happening another way. Miss Nikki says these smoke shops sell you stuff under the table too. Oh, wow. Somebody telling, hey, I guess, hey, if y'all get caught doing something illegal, you need to go to jail. We talking about the legal stuff. 833-212-1017. I definitely tomorrow I'm definitely coming back. And I'm going to see what they got out here. I'm gonna go to a couple stores now and see what they doing with these THC drinks. And I guess from what Tom was saying, they got smoke shops with this type of stuff. The way that they're doing it, and it ain't no difference between what they doing in Illinois and this THCA once it's lit, right? They say once it's lit, it give off the same effect. Mr. Moore on the lines. Mr. Moore.
What up, Tory?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Moore?
Buddy?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. You know me. Back at it. Season over, so I'm back on that road.
That's what's up.
Zoom in.
Powerful.
Hey, Tory, go down to Glendale, right, to that wine. They got this big, wine store. It's a liquor store, big one. And go in the back. You go see all the infused drinks you could ever want. I mean, different names, different kinds. It's just it's wild. And then they don't want individuals like myself or others. I don't inhale. I don't smoke at all. But I would love, you hear me, to make that dough. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
I love to open a weed boutique.
But they say it's illegal.
I know, but dude, it's not. It can't be. I don't walk in gas stations and looked at some of that stuff and been like, nah, that ain't no hemp. Can I smell it? I mean,
they say
the real deal.
They say it's cannabis.
They just changing the name. It ain't it's flowers. Go on the store. So let me
tell you something. I walked in the store and I said, I didn't know that they made marijuana legal here because they had all these different buckets full of these buds in there. And I'm looking at it like, what is going on? Because it's supposed to be illegal, but it looked like they didn't found the loophole. I don't know, Mr. Moore. I'm going to have to do some investigation. I'm finna go around and start investigating and seeing what's really going on. 833-212-1017. When we come back, we got John. John on the line. So he want to talk about this THC right here in the state of Wisconsin, I guess. I thought they was trying to keep the ban on it. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is 1017 The Truth's Kyle Wallace, and the time is now, Milwaukee. Truth to Power is your platform, and on my show, our community always has a voice. There is no topic that is off limits, and I always give you my authentic opinions on how I feel, because keeping it real is the only way I know how to get down. Listen to Truth to Power with me, Kyle Wallace, every day from noon to 1 p.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube at 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but the way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for more than 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
It's 101.7 The Truth. Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month. And get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella Windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Calling all Black-owned business owners and entrepreneurs. Are you looking to share your story and grow your reach? We have teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, 4 lucky business owners will win an opportunity to spotlight their brand and journey right here on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. To sign up for your business spotlight interviews, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure right here on The Truth. For official contest rules, go to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. We've been talking about this THC situation. A Republican House representative is trying to take a situation that happened right here in Milwaukee. A young woman lost their life in the city of Milwaukee recently, and they're trying to take that all the way to the top. She was a white woman, and she had a black friend. They said they were smoking, and now the black friend is being charged with her death. This story has been spreading, been talked about in the media cycle, but now this is the strange twist. They're taking the THC, allegedly, that they had been smoking before the incident that caused the loss of life, and saying that now THC is the reason why, that person died, and they need to ban it in the state of Wisconsin, basically, to summarize it. But now I'm finding out that it's THC in the drinks. And somebody in the Talk to Text just sent me a new drink called Daisy's, called Social Soda. It's in the soda, I guess. It's the Tropical Punch. 10 milligrams per can, THC, real juice, real flavor. I guess that's what it's saying on the. When did all these products start popping up? We got John on the lines. How you doing, John?
Good, Tory. How you doing, sir?
Hey, John. What is this? Make some sense out of this.
Man, you go to a lot of these gas stations, they've got racks of stuff out there. Stuff you can smoke. They've got gummies, everything.
Is it the weed, though?
And
is it Delta? Is it the
THC.
THC?
It's got the THC in it, the Delta THC. And I would, for a while there, I was having problems sleeping, and somebody said, well, try these and, get some and try them. And I made the mistake, and I took a whole one of these gummies. Man, I was looped up. I threw the rest of them away.
You couldn't handle it? But you couldn't handle it?
No.
It was that powerful.
In 15, 20 years.
So you saying that even
some of these are powerful.
Wow.
Yeah.
What flavor was it?
And I was wondering if I could say, they were gummies from a gas station.
But was it strawberry? Was it apple?
They were little strawberry gummies.
Yeah, wow.
And you go now, they got 50 different type of THC vapes up in there.
Here we go. Well, we look. So you're saying that even though that the weed is banned in the state of Wisconsin, what you basically telling me is that they didn't got around all that.
Yep, because it comes from the hemp plant.
Well, thank you for the information. Somebody said I'm on the lake train. I am. I told you I don't smoke that stuff, but I don't believe people should be locked up if they went to jail for it. So I guess if they don't legalize the weed, then they don't have to let no brothers out. I don't know. All right, John, I appreciate you for tapping in. If you want to join the conversation, 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. I'm going to have to start riding around and checking this out, man, because I wasn't looking for this. I wasn't looking for this type of product. You know, I'm usually, if we go to the store, you get the regular stuff. You know, I wasn't looking for the THC. Josh says, yeah, you late, Tory. It's level. He said it's levels to this. Hey, that goes to show that ain't my type of party. So when I say it should be legalized, I'm talking about due to people being locked up. We got Candy on the lines. Candy.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, what flavor are you, Candy?
Oh, I'm not a flavor of THC at all.
No, I'm talking about just
back in the day. I probably.
Your name is Candy. I was just trying to figure out the flavor.
Oh, okay. That's strawberry.
Okay. What's going on? What's going on with this? What's going on with this THC?
I was listening. I know. I was listening to you all saying that they're charging this woman with the other woman's death with the THC. Now, back in the day, I used to smoke, and I quit smoking basically in a nick of time because I found out that I have an allergy to ragweed.
Okay.
And what happens is, I was getting these real bad headaches, not knowing, but I quit before I found out that I had the allergy to it. I just later on found out, yes, I have an allergy to it. But I was calling because my ex-husband, a friend of his, also grew into that allergy as an adult. Now, he used to smoke breakfast, lunch, dinner, on breaks at work. He smoked reefer like people smoke cigarettes, So my point is, you never know. That woman probably had an allergy to it and didn't know it. So for them to try to use that to say that woman is responsible for that,
I think she got shot or something.
How could she know? Oh,
they said that they smoked it and then it escalated into something else.
Oh.
Yeah, so they saying that since they smoked, they were smoking before it happened, that THC was the problem.
Somebody else shot her. The friend didn't shoot her.
No, she was at the friend shot her. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you friends and you shooting somebody, but I don't know.
I mean, right, right. But the woman that was supposed to be her friend is the one that shot her.
Right. After I guess allegedly THC they were smoking on THC.
Yeah, whatever.
This is what they were saying, Candy. All right, well, look, thank you for chiming in, Candy. Oh, my goodness. This show, I guess we all getting so, if y'all was like me and didn't know about all of this, I guess we all got educated. We got a little education today. And salute to everybody in the chat for chiming into this conversation because I don't believe I was the only one that didn't know about all of this. It's just some people just not into that. We got Eddie on the lines.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
And action. Hey, Tory, how you doing today?
Here we go, Eddie. Now, Eddie, do you deal with THC? Do you smoke the weed?
Tory, I don't smoke the weed. I don't smoke marijuana. Like my mom said to me one day, "Are you on joints?" And I'm like, "Mom, it's not a skateboard. You're not on joints." I don't partake in it. The last time I smoked marijuana was 20 years ago, and it made me so paranoid. I literally said to myself, if I ever get off this horrible high that I'm on, I will never touch this crap again. So it doesn't work for me, though I do think it works for other people. I know people who are always angry, and they smoke it. They're less angry. I know a lot of my friends from Fox Point, Bayside, Mequon, smoke it and makes them less anxious, so it might be good for them. But here's my take on it. Why is it that we live in a culture, a society now, that people have to be on drugs? When I was a young man, just my ego and the love of a good woman, or 3 or 4, was enough for me.
Oh,
you
wow.
see what I'm saying? I didn't need to smoke marijuana or J's or joints, as they call them. So why is it that we're raising our kids, raising our children to give into this and not find some happiness in their own life so they don't need the dependency of a drug, which just, you're smoking pot. Then you're at a party and somebody goes, hey, you want to try this? What is it? It's Coke. Yeah, I want to try that. Yeah, so all of a sudden they're in a Coke, and then it might be crack, and then it might be all this stuff.
Well, it is an opioid crisis that's been going on, too, so.
I do know that. And I'll tell you something. If you ask anybody who's on opioids, anybody who's done cocaine, anybody who's done crack, anything, and you say, what's the very first drug you took? What was your gateway drug? Every single person says marijuana. And why do we want our kids? Why do our kids want to be so numb? They don't want to feel life. When I was younger, I felt life. I was addicted to the passion of life. And, like I said, I love playing sports. I love chasing broads, all the good stuff. And now we've got a generation or two who just don't want to feel anything, so they're constantly getting high. I think it's wrong. I also think that this country needs to go back to Jesus Christ, our Savior. And I think a lot of people aren't going to church or don't have a Christian spirituality the way they once did. Let's go back 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I think that has a lot to do with it. Yeah.
Well,
so this country needs Jesus, Tory.
You paint a lot. Do the fumes from the paint affect you, Eddie?
Never. The paint fumes never affect me, Tory. This isn't 1973, Tory.
All right, Eddie. All right. Thank you for tapping in. Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, it's me, Coach Erica. Are you feeling lost, tired, or just unfocused? Let me help you get back on track. Join the Journey to Success coaching program today and start becoming the best version of you. Don't wait. Your breakthrough starts now. Learn more at ericaodomjourney.com. That's ericaodomjourney.com. Let's walk this journey together.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
So you telling me that you can make lobster tail and crab legs? It will still taste like a lobster tail and crab legs, but they vegan?
Let me tell you, and my customers can testify to this. I can make vegan chitlins.
Now, come on.
No.
God, I don't know what chitlins taste like because it's been about 40 years since I had them.
I love them.
But you can do that.
My best customers for my vegan chitlins are those people who still eat meat.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Come in with straight truth.
Even the police department arguing over their little 12% that they want, and it's a shortage. Okay, I think at some point the people got to start using common sense. It ain't nothing personal. It's something that's community. That's it. And a lot of people try to deflect and make it personal. That's how you know they ain't doing nothing, because they try to make it personal. But really, it's about the conditions of the neighborhood, the conditions of the residents, the safety quality, the public safety ideas. Are we getting that? Are we using the taxpayers' dollars the best way we can to make a difference, to become a resource for everybody in the family to thrive? Is that happening? Yes or no? And if it's not, then you switch the coach. You get a different philosophy on the people. That's it. When times are tough, you need people to roll up their sleeves and get to work. When everything is working well, you sit back and you let it coast. You can't coast and things are bad.
Tune in to all your favorite 1017 The Truth shows all day, every day by downloading the Truth app. Milwaukee Black Talk.
I'm going to say something. I'm a conservative, as you know. I might not agree with you all the time, but even when I don't agree with you, you crack me up. And the other guy, he just pretends conservative all day. And you do make me think. But when you do better than anyone, you think on your feet.
Now that was a compliment coming from somebody who is as Trump-loving as he is, that can appreciate what we do here.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. The Magnificent Seven, led by NVIDIA, have been dominating conversations on Wall Street for a while now. But black-owned and led Ariel Investments is finding value flying under the radar with smaller companies. Here's Ariel Investments founder, chairman, and CEO, John Rogers.
We're still finding ideas in the small value space. You know, they really have been ignored. They're kind of the ugly ducklings when you compare it to NVIDIA and Apple and all these giant, exciting growth stories. You know, the little mundane businesses that we've invested in for 42 years just seem particularly orphaned these days. So we're seeing great ideas and excited to be doing the research and think there's real opportunity for small value.
Ariel Investments, John Rogers speaking to Bloomberg there. The firm's flagship Ariel Fund focuses entirely on small and mid-cap stocks. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Nazir Spencer. The Packers are on a short week and now head to New York to face the Giants. Running back Josh Jacobs on the offensive struggles.
We just got to be more consistent, man, as an offense, man. Our defense held us down, stopped them real good, play like a championship defense. So, offense, that's on us. We got to pick it up.
Kickoff is Sunday at noon. The Bucs are heading to Charlotte tonight to face the Hornets. Coach Doc Rivers on the team's depth on the bench.
We went with an all-bench group when we had two starters out, and we still were deep enough to go with 5 more guys. That's just huge for this team to have that many guys that you can play.
Tip-off is tonight at 6. UW Milwaukee basketball is set to face off against the Indiana Hoosiers tonight at 6. Marquette is set to face off against the Little Rock Trojans at 7. Both Milwaukee teams are currently 2-1. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth Community Spotlight this Wednesday at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and the Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. We'll be speaking with Dr. Tardy from Pearls for Teen Girls, an organization empowering girls in 5th through 12th grade across Milwaukee area and helping them develop mentorship through their lives. Again, that's the Community Spotlight this Wednesday with Pearls for Teen Girls at 3:57 p.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Joining me on the lines, we have Elizabeth Brown. How you doing, Elizabeth? Hey, Look, it's
Hey, happy hump day.
Happy hump day. This been a lot. It's been a lot of conversation going on. I didn't know that they had the THC in the drinks.
Me either. But again, we don't, especially for me, I don't even drink nor do I smoke. So again, it's good to know. But that's why Truth Nation that's why they outside. What we don't know, we know now. So, hey, salute to Truth Nation.
For everybody that don't drink, the THC, because there's controversy always going on about legalizing marijuana, but you may not can smoke it, but it seems like you can take a sip.
Hey, it's all type of loopholes. It just goes to show why we say you have to be outside and you have to have conversations in the community. This is something, again, that I would have thought, when these stores and stuff are opening, that the community would know about it. But again, salute to Truth Nation for showing up and showing out. Thank you for the education. Every day is a good day to learn something new. And hey,
my thing is, the whole thing with the weed conversation is that the mass incarceration with the nonviolent drug offenses. And
absolutely.
So while we're staring at the mass incarceration and the nonviolent drug offense, they selling it, it's just in a different form.
Absolutely. So, and again, the goal,
the mass incarceration, I guess.
Let's include the school to prison pipeline. Okay. Let's include the private prisons, which a lot of these states will get sued because the beds wouldn't be getting filled. So this is why, not only that, in the state of Wisconsin, let's not talk about the extended supervision. We're talking about more money, more money, more money.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying? So again, that's why they fighting so hard. And again, when you go into these shops and you go into these stores, let's see how many of them look like you and me. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because again, everything that rolls out, we usually are locked out.
Right.
Okay? And again, like I said, the penal system, when you go to these places, and we have been, you and I, these rural communities, these prisons is the heart and soul of these communities. This is what's keeping the community up, is keeping the community fed, is keeping the community beautified, is these private prisons, these prison systems, and the black and brown bodies that are filling these beds due to the nonviolent drug offenses. So yeah, let's really talk about it.
Hey, I think that, this conversation, after I get off the show, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head out and see where they selling the THC drinks at, because I say this, and they salute to Truth Nation, because they've been sending pictures in the Talk to Text of different brands. And
come on.
I said, look, if you out here on the corner trying to do something illegal and this is going on, you a dodo bird. For real.
Hey, well, I mean, up until Truth Nation, up until Truth Nation just told you and I we was dodo birds to the game. Yeah, so you don't know until you know.
No, I'm saying I'm not selling this stuff. I'm not, if you out here moving a product, you should know who your competition is. That's what I'm saying. I don't do that game. I'm not in that game. So,
and again, what I'm telling,
and I was dealing with it like that, I would know anything that was close to competition. I would know.
Again, you was a dodo bird
because I don't deal with it. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, at the same time, what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying,
we still,
I said, if you was out here
grace is given.
If you was out here selling and you didn't know the competition was stiff, because this is like, okay, this is this is what you competing against, because DJ Brother Z said this been out here for a couple years now.
And again, a lot of people who are conditioning to rolling it up or putting it in a bong or however else they use, again, they probably don't like to drink it. You heard the one Truth Nation caller who stated he did a gummy and what it did to him. So everybody is not privy or
well, I don't know
chooses to
because
do
that ain't
that.
my
So
world. Yeah,
it's the unknown.
But what I'm saying is, when you talk about the legal, the political aspect, all I'm saying is now I'm uncovering that they got around it. Basically,
They always do.
Saying, yeah.
They always do. But again, it's like I said, those who get tapped in make sure that we're locked out. So, with that being said, again, because this is what, again, our uncommon council members, they supposed to be acknowledged. They're supposed to be able to let us know what's going on. A lot of the time, the things that's going on in our community or the people that's buying into our community, we don't know what's going on until we caught up in it.
Josh says the Total Wine or any big liquor store sell THC drinks, not your corner store. It's at the bougie liquor store like Total Wine.
And I've been to Total Wine before. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Tory, we was just at Total Wine not too long ago.
Really?
Up at, in Bayshore. That's Total Wine.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That was a while. That was okay. I remember
in the summertime.
Yep, that was a minute ago. But that was Total Wines. Okay, because I only been to 3 stores, so I know that if it's in Bayshore, that's the third one.
Yeah. So we've been there before.
That's what's up. But like I said, here we go with the situation with the young white girl that was killed on the north side, due to a situation being with her friend. Her friend is now being charged. But then a politician, somebody that's, up there in Madison, saw this as a situation to push an agenda to continue to ban THC, which opened up this conversation that you can drink it.
Again, where is the conversation again, like you stated, banning the alcohol? How many, we done seen how many DUIs that done killed folks, again, to anything, again, because Wisconsin is known for the mass incarceration, okay, for nonviolent offenses. And again, that's a lot of dollars that we talking about. When we talk about the penal system in totality, the money that's getting paid for the phone calls, the money for the tablets, the money that it takes to, go in to these different, rural counties and having to buy certain things to see your loved one inside these systems. I mean, we have to know what we up against and why they're fighting so hard. And this agenda is big because again, on these private prisons, ain't no telling who's sitting on these boards, ain't no telling who getting kickbacks. Again, what Truth Nation stated again, and I concur, follow the money.
Hey, they say that these alcohol, organizations, they don't want the weed legalized, but it's, I wonder what they thinking about what they doing against the drinks then. So it just seems like it's a lot going on. I'm gonna have to start rolling up my sleeves and trying to, just kind of understanding how all of this is working, because if this is going on, then it seems like they're keeping it moving. The only real reason to me, if this is happening, that they want to stop the legalization of weed is not address the issue of mass incarceration to me.
Absolutely. Because that's stopping money. Okay. We talking about, when we think about, like I said, everything in our community leads to the penitentiary. If you don't pay your child support, instead of giving them a job, they'll lock them up and let the child support clock run, which mean by the time they get out of jail for the child support, they even owe more money, and they're going back to jail for child support if they can't get a job. So I mean, when you think about, the prison system, and like I said, Wisconsin is known for the extended stay where you're continuing having to pay for them to watch you on the outside. More money, more money, more money. So I can see.
Well, look, Elizabeth Brown, when we get back, I want to get your final thoughts on today's show. Truth Nation, Stay locked in.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Milwaukee Panthers hit the road for a big matchup this Wednesday as they travel to Big Ten country to take on the Indiana Hoosiers.
Intercepted by Franklin. Hubbard 1-on-2 into the paint. Left hand floater is pure and he tumbles to the ground. Hubbard left wing. Buries a three. 24-19.
Scott Warris has the coverage Wednesday starting at 5:30 on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 6 o'clock.
It's 1017 The Truth. Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month, and get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. You make time for everyone else. Family, work, everything in between. Now it's time to take care of you. If you're 45 to 64 and don't have insurance, or your plan doesn't cover screenings, you may qualify for free mammograms and Pap tests through the City of Milwaukee Health Department's Breast and Cervical Cancer Awareness Program. Call 414-286-2133 to see if you're eligible. Real self-care starts with your health, and early detection saves lives. Funded by Wisconsin Well Woman. Learn more at milwaukee.gov/wellwoman.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, yeah, this the Tory Lowe Show, this the Tory Lowe Show, this the Tory Lowe Show. You gotta tune in, you gotta tune in, yeah. It's the Tory Lowe Show. It's the Tory Lowe Show.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Elizabeth Brown. This is my AI intro. I just made this on AI.
Hey, that's dope. I can dig it.
Hey, I got another one. I was trying to let Truth Nation hear both of them today. I'm gonna try to see if I can give me an AI intro that Truth Nation like.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
We gonna try to
way to be innovative.
Hey, this is the new technology. They say get involved.
Absolutely. You jumped in head first. I see you.
Hey, we out here swimming with the AI. Swimming in the world of AI. Somebody said,
hey.
Okay, DJ Tory trying to bring it. Hey, Josh in the chat. Hey, but let me get your final thoughts on the show today, Elizabeth Brown.
I mean, very informative. You know, again, every day is a good day to learn something new. And as we can see, you know, no matter how knowledgeable you think you are, there's always room for improvement. There's always room for knowledge. So again, salute the Truth Nation. And this is why when you say if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot. Neither one of us have to know everything. We just have to know each other and start having real conversations for the things that we don't know so we can get tapped in. Because the more we know, knowledge is awareness. And we know how to move moving forward. But salute to Truth Nation again for standing up, speaking out, and being active. And again, big shout out for us, being open to have a real conversations that's taking place, things that are taking place in our community. And again, for anyone who's been listening and thinking, because again, when we think about our children, if it is liquefied and they're able to get a hold of these things, and maybe your child has been acting strange and you thinking it's just a little drink that they got, and it's infused with something else. Now you know to tap in about,
Another way
checking to
they can
see
be
what they
consuming.
drinking.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So again, knowledge is power, and we stronger together. And I'm here for it.
Also, I had to do a keynote. I was a keynote speaker at the MATC Gap student event. They finished a 10-week program, and they came
Hey,
through the
salute to
studio.
the students.
They came through the studio and talked, and that's why I always tell people, you never know what these young people are going to be. This is why you get them before and show them love and why they on their way up. Don't wait till they get in trouble to try to, do something about it. You can meet these kids early, expose them to something great, pour into these young people and give them some experience. If you got some knowledge, some gems that you want to throw at them. But this is powerful that now we can reach the young people, we can reach our youth, and we don't have to wait until it's something tragic going on.
And it's about that time. So salute to you. Salute to those scholars who just completed. It's major. Clap it up for yourself. We proud of you. Keep pushing. And that's the goal, is to continue to promote, uplift, empower, and protect those who are doing righteous, who are trying to do the right things. The things that we highlight is what we're pushing. So when we highlight people doing great things, again, gratitude opens up the door for you to be grateful about more things. Again, salute to those who just completed their program in the GAP program. We proud of you. Each one teach 10. For every person that you done came in contact with, educate them, promote them, uplift them, and let them know just like you did it, they can do it. And together we better, like I said, so it's a great time to be alive. It's a beautiful day to make changes. And it's always a great time to be grateful. And I just want to say that I'm grateful for the Tory Lowe Show. I'm grateful for Truth Nation. And again, salute.
And also, are you still celebrating your birthday, Elizabeth Brown?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That would be a yes. And all other Scorpios. So salute to all the Scorpios.
It's still Scorpio season.
It's still our season. Absolutely.
And I just got the steppers. I guess they want me to learn how to do some stepping. I do not know how to step. One of my friends, somebody that I just recently met, they have stepping classes. I said, I don't know if I can do that. They said,
yes,
I said, Liz know how to step, and
I do.
He said that, do you know how to do the 8 count?
I definitely do. As a matter of fact, I used to compete. I used to compete. I used to go to Chicago and everything and compete with stepping. So yes, I do step in the name of love, for the black man, woman, and child. Absolutely.
I think it's too late for me. I think I'm late in the game with the stepping thing.
I don't know why you put that out in the universe, Mr. Most Requested Advocate. Again, don't say what you can't do. Okay, you have to at least try it. Again, you an athlete. It's 8 counts.
I just hold on to the hips and just hopefully I don't fall off.
See, there you go with that's foolishness. Okay, absolute foolishness.
I'm not a
No,
dancer. I wasn't the person on the drill team.
but you don't have to be when it comes to stepping, it's about you just being, again, the foundation. The woman really do all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a smooth 2-step, you spinning, you directing, it's not hard, is what I'm gonna tell you. So at the end of the day, you really ain't doing a whole bunch of work.
All right, well then, all right, well I'm gonna try to take some classes. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm gonna try.
Don't even put that in the universe. Just say you got it.
Give it a good effort.
Look, you the most requested advocate. I think 8 counts is not gonna have you two mess. You walk to Washington D.C., fam. Like, come on.
But I'm good with the 2-step.
Have a little faith.
I know how to do the 2-step.
Hey, well, that's all you need. The rest is history.
All right. Well, we gonna see. Maybe next year we'll. I'll probably. If I get it down packed, I'll bring it to the show and I'll show the video.
Hey, Dancing with the Stars. Okay.
What is it? How many classes do you need before you get it down packed?
It depends on where your rhythm at.
Oh, here we go. It's gonna take the whole year next year.
But I'm telling you, look, you just get a song that you vibe with, and it'll be easy for you to learn the 8 count on a song that you vibing with. Because once you get it, it's got. So.
All right, I'm gonna try it. He was trying to get me to. I was like, I don't know. All right,
let me know. Let me know. Hey, let me know. I'll go with you.
And then we could do Truth Nation Dancing with the Stars.
That part. Absolutely. Advocate style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, Elizabeth Brown. You going to have me break
all right, salute.
Gonna have my ankles messed up. Gonna have my ankles and my side messed up.
If Washington, D.C. didn't do it, stepping ain't.
My feet was definitely messed up from that. Well, I appreciate
you. You'll be all right.
I appreciate you for being on the front lines as usual. And I'll talk
to
you
let's
soon.
Get it, King. One
right,
love.
Everybody, I see y'all in the chat having a great chat. Powerful chat today. If y'all ain't joined the chat, hey, y'all got to join the chat, Truth Nation. Salute to everybody that joined the show out there in Radio Land. It was a powerful conversation. I think I learned something today about THC. Salute to everybody that called in to the show. Look, keep your head on the swivel. Green don't always mean go, and look both ways before you cross the streets. I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
What up, Truth Nation? It's me, Rhea Riley, and I'm sitting here with Dr. Tiffany Tardy, President and CEO of Pearls for Teen Girls. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Amazing. What's the mission behind Pearls?
Pearls is a 32-year-old organization that has been serving girls 5th